How would you like to save fuel whilst driving more smoothly? You don't need to buy anything, only adjust your driving style a little. Those benefits are possible if you master the technique of lift and roll and will work in a manual, automatic or even electric car. In this video, we will explain the lift and roll technique so you can save fuel in your current car. Before we continue, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next video. And if you find this video interesting, please click the like button as it really helps other people find us. One of the reasons electric cars are so efficient is that they can regenerate power as they slow down. Normal cars can't do that, but we can still gain efficiency by using the same driving technique. The lift and roll technique uses the car's momentum to travel for free for a few seconds every time we lift off the accelerator pedal. If we do this before we brake for a corner or junction, we will save fuel, as the car's engine uses no fuel when rolling in gear. Saving a few seconds of fuel every time we need to slow down soon adds up. So let's find out how much we can improve our car's economy by. To test the lift and roll technique, we will drive a short test route twice. We have reset the car's trip computer so we can monitor its efficiency as we drive. The top number is the most important, the average miles per gallon over the whole trip. This will slowly change as we drive. The official combined MPG for this car in optimum conditions is 47.1, so it will be interesting to see how close we can get to that. The middle number is the current fuel economy we are getting. This will vary as we drive, depending on how we use the accelerator and which gear we have selected. The bottom number is our average speed for the whole trip. We can use this to see whether our total journey time will be affected by the driving technique we use. On this first test route, we will try to drive in a normal way, where we use the accelerator right up to the time we need to start braking. Doing this before every bend or junction wastes our fuel, as we are turning our car's momentum into heat within the braking system. So far, the average fuel economy is about 32 mpg, but to save time, we'll speed the video up and see what result we get at the end. The average fuel economy was 37.2 miles per gallon and our average speed was 28 miles per hour. We'll remember those figures and compare them to the next test route. Let's turn the car around and reset the computer once more. This time we will drive the car at the same speed as before, but using the lift and roll technique every time we need to slow down. We are accelerating the car at the same rate and also using the same gear choice everywhere, so any differences we see in the car's economy figures are due to the benefit of the lift and roll technique. Watch the average fuel economy improve as we roll towards the next roundabout without using any fuel. We still need to use the brakes a little, but a lot less than before. This will minimise the amount of fuel we are turning into heat, and also extend the life of the car's braking system. As soon as we lift off the accelerator again, the instant fuel economy reads 99.9 mpg, which is the highest figure the computer can show. This is because the engine isn't using any fuel at all. Instead, the momentum of the car is turning the engine for us through the gearbox. It's amazing how far the car will roll without needing any drive from the engine. This will vary, of course, depending on the gradient of the road, the gear we are in, and even other factors like the wind direction and the pressure of our tyres. As we reach this roundabout, we are currently averaging 41 mpg, compared with only 36 mpg previously. These figures aren't that impressive on their own, but this short test route with a lot of junctions is far from the optimum route that the car's official economy figures are calculated with. In addition, this car has a fairly powerful petrol engine, so will never be as efficient as a car with a less powerful or diesel engine. However, any improvements we see on this test will transfer to other cars, even automatic or electric cars. We should use our observation skills to read the road ahead so that we spot bends or hazards as early as possible. This will then allow us to lift and roll more often, which will save more fuel than if we just brake to reduce our speed. This early speed reduction will also give us more time to assess the situation, so there is less chance of making a mistake that might put us in danger. We shouldn't be tempted to overuse this technique and frustrate other drivers by driving too slowly. Trying to hypermile our car for the maximum possible fuel economy should be avoided when the road is busy, as we could obstruct the normal flow of traffic. Finding the right balance of when to lift and roll and when to brake normally is worth considering, so we can make savings without causing unnecessary danger. Don't confuse the lift and roll technique with coasting with the clutch pedal pushed down. We are only pushing the clutch down for gear changes and when we stop the car. Pushing the clutch pedal unnecessarily is potentially dangerous, as it reduces our control over the car's speed. It also wastes fuel in a manual car, as the engine must use a little fuel to keep running at idle speed, instead of being turned over by the car's momentum without using any fuel. Some newer automatic cars have a function called sailing or coasting, where the clutch is disengaged to allow the car to roll further, but we should not try to copy this in a manual car. So you have probably worked out by now that the lift and roll technique is all about managing our momentum efficiently. We use our engine to gain momentum, and then we plan ahead so that this momentum can take us as far as possible. Whenever we use the car's brakes, that will turn our momentum back into heat, which is then wasted. So for maximum efficiency, we try to reduce the amount of time we spend braking the car. For more information on how to eco-drive, please click the link above for our separate video. This time we averaged 45 mpg with an average speed of 27 miles per hour. An excellent result when compared with our earlier results of 37 mpg and 28 miles per hour. We saved over 20% of our fuel whilst travelling only 1 mile per hour slower. So remember to plan ahead to spot junctions and bends, lift off the accelerator and roll along for free, brake smoothly when needed, and save up to 20% of your fuel bill. If you found this video interesting, then please visit our channel, as there are over 150 more tutorial videos to help you improve your driving. If you would like to help us make new videos, then please consider becoming a member of our channel. Thanks for watching.